Why you should plan in your IELTS Part 2. With no plan. Describe an unusual event, holiday or trip you experienced. So in the past I lived in Georgia, and we decided, my father and I, to go on a trip to Svaneti, which is up into the mountains. And so we rented a car, and then we drove from Tbilisi over to Svaneti, which is in quite high up in the mountains, and we drove the car up these quite difficult roads. And then when we got to the top, we were able to do a little bit of hiking, and also we were able to experience some of the culture and stay in a nice Airbnb, or probably just a B&B at the time there. It's fine, but lacks order, and in an exam you should think about how to score points for grammatical and lexiconical complexity. This is my plan. I added 3 bullet points to talk about some grammar and words that I want to use. I'm going to talk about my trip to Svaneti in Georgia. I had probably been living in Georgia for about 6 months when my dad came to visit, and we rented a car in Tbilisi. I'd driven around the world, so he probably thought it was going to be a piece of cake, but actually it turned out to be a really challenging and peculiar experience. When we drove up the roads to Svaneti, they hadn't in fact been completed yet, which meant that periodically a large truck would go by and we would have to leave the road and rather precariously find ourselves on the edge of a mountain. And when we got up there were these incredible towers that they built for defences, and we were able to go hiking in these really spectacular glaciers. In fact, you can go inside the glaciers when you go hiking, which is a really unique experience. Planning my response gives me more fluency and order and lets me shoehorn in some phrases I wanted.